What's the difference between General Sessions Court and Criminal Court in Shelby County, Tennessee? Hi, I'm Jeff Lee, a trial attorney practicing in Memphis, Tennessee. There are several differences between Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court and what's known as Shelby County Circuit Criminal Court. Almost all cases will begin in General Sessions, whether it's a domestic assault all the way up to a first-degree murder. Even though you're going to have to take felonies up to criminal court, it will likely begin in General Sessions Court. In General Sessions, you are only entitled to a preliminary hearing, which I discussed in the previous video, or a bench trial if it's a misdemeanor, or you can do a plea on a misdemeanor. If you're charged with a felony and the prosecution does not want to lower the charge, you have no choice but to begin in General Sessions and later become indicted up into criminal court. When you get into criminal court, you're now eligible for a jury trial. You're now eligible for what's known as your discovery, which is all of the evidence that the state intends to use against you. And when you leave criminal court, you can, of course, have an appeal, or you can plead to felonies in criminal court. And you can still have a bench trial in criminal court, although I would advise at that point you might as well go ahead and have a jury trial. Those are the major differences between General Sessions Court and criminal court. Now, there can be a lot of time in between these two courts, depending on how long it takes for a grand jury to indict you. What if you have your charges dismissed in General Sessions? Does that mean they can't bring the charges up to criminal court? No. Even if your charges are dismissed in General Sessions, if the prosecution can get a grand jury to indict you, they can bring the charge right back in criminal court, and it's not considered double jeopardy. Those are some of the biggest differences between General Sessions Court and criminal court. Now, why am I telling you this information? It may be you're confused because you thought you had beat the charge, and here they are coming again talking about when your trial date is. It could be that you started right in criminal court and you had heard about others in General Sessions, and you're a little confused about the criminal procedure. What I've done is taken my own time and money, put together a chart of criminal procedure, and I'm going to put it on my website. I want you to look at that. And here's what else I want you to do. If you look at that and you want more information, I want you to call me. I answer questions like this every day. I'd be happy to speak with you about it. I'm Jeff Lee. Thanks for watching.